what kind of comedy you do. I mean, there's so many different types here. Where do you see yourself fit in this niche here, or do you have one?
I make fun of people who are stupider than me. Hip condescension, I think, was the term someone once used. But I don't know about hip, you know. Condescending, yeah.
Is there anyone here today that might fit in that?
Well, yeah.
Any examples?
Well, no, I can't give examples. But I bet if you walk through the crowd, there'd be probably a couple people stupider than me. And those are the people that I would make fun of.
I'm Lobster. I work there in the morning with Babbitt. Karen Babbitt.
Oh, you're that radio personality.
Yeah, Karen Babbitt. She's a very, very funny person. Babbitt made a joke.
All right, well,
I
listen.
kind of feel like Rain Man with her on the air with me. So,
I'm Karen Babbitt, and I'm one of the hosts today of Comedy Day.
Wow. Karen, you know, there's a lot of different kinds of comedy. Where do you see yourself, or what kind of comedy do you do?
I do strictly male humor.
Is there anything funny about that?
No, there's nothing funny about men.
I kind of really appeal, I think, to the people who are really into nostrils. You know, nostrils really just aren't paid enough attention to. The length of hair, the size, the appearance, the aperture is so important. You might check out, I have a very nice set of nostrils. I don't mind saying so, because if you got them, you have very small nostrils on the other hand. You might show the camera your nostrils.
Comedian here in San Francisco. I know there are a lot of different comedians. We have black comics, white comics, Chinese comics, Asian comics, handicapped comics. I'm trying to be a little different. I try to be a funny comic.
Well, I try to do people comedy that everyone can relate to, not just the bald-headed black people of the world.
I look like I'm Chinese, but I'm not, and that's the basic premise of the thing. I'm not from here. I'm from Oklahoma, so it's just really, I'm a redneck trapped in a yellow man's body, and that's basically it.
I do some impressions. I do a lot of stuff about condoms and topical stuff about, you know, women's right to choose. And
I've got a question then for you. What do you think about these new condoms for women that they're developing overseas, but they won't allow in the United States?
I think that men need to do it. They need to take the responsibility for once in their lives.
I'm an adult comedian. That means don't bring your kids, don't bring your mom, don't bring your grandma to my show.
What would happen if they came?
They would learn a lot of things that parents don't want to talk about.
Actually, probably could be pretty good then.
That would be most enlightening, but most parents don't want to explain about things like socks and doggy style and stuff like that.
Sort of a frat party waiting to happen, really. It's just, I don't know, what I talk about drugs and alcohol and the size of my penis, and then there's some political humor.
Get a shot of, oh, we better not.
Yeah, let's not, because you don't have the wide angle. Good night, I love you all.
I can't believe anybody knows me. I did a show called Only the Truth is Funny. And now I'm here with my fellow peers. I'm one of the older guys here, I'm 40 years old. Most of the comics that are here today, I saw do their very first set, and it is amazing to me that after 10 years, they still suck. Very, very little. If you didn't make it out to the event, you are so lucky. Horrible. A lot of succossitude going on here. Can I say that on the air?
Where do you see comedy going in the year 2000 and beyond?
I think it's going to move down to the larynx. See, I'm in the nostril thing right now. We're going to be going past the epiglottis, which is the little dangly thing at the back of your mouth. It's going to be traveling further south until that finally we get to some kind of lower form of comedy, which will happen somewhere in the large intestine. Perhaps the transverse colon.
Wow, this is the deepest I've ever gone.
I'm not going to the transverse colon, Charles, even with you.
Well, I think we're doing a whole reversal now. We've gone from live performances. This, of course, is a very huge live performance, but now there's a lot of cable. There's a lot of cable. You can turn on TV virtually anytime. And I think what's happened is comedy is moving closer and closer to the home. And what's going to happen pretty soon is every household will have a comedian living in it.
Great idea.
Yeah, so at any given time you would just knock on their door and they would come out and tell you a joke.
Comedy in the year 2000. Where are we going?
I don't know. If we don't get paid more, we ain't going nowhere.
Well,
no, I'm just kidding.
Let's take care of that right now.
Oh, God. That's what I need is some clown money. That'll see me right on through.
You know, a lot of people think that laughter is healing. Do you consider yourself a healer?
In a manner of speaking, I'm a healer, yes. I do things for the soul.
Laying on of hands and things like that?
That's after the show.
A healer? Not necessarily. I imagine giving people laughter can cause them to be healed, but only one miracle has come through these hands, and I can't talk about it on TV.
$5. Would you do a little promo for us?
What would I have to do?
Just say you're watching Inside City Limits on Viacom 6. Or hi, my name is
That's a lot
Rick
to
Reynolds.
remember.
Can you?
Okay.
How about if it's $40?
More. Okay.
It doesn't even come out of the house. You know how to use one of these things?
I don't know. You're watching Inside City Limits on Viacom Cable 6. Man!
Wait a minute.
Too much to remember.
Right, here.
All right.
We'll try to make it what you want.
Hi, I'm Rick Reynolds, and you're watching Inside City Limits on Viacom Cable 6.
That was great.
Hi, my name is Greg Proops, coming to you from Comedy Celebration Day, and you are watching Inside City Limits on Viacom. Won't you help?